T-Man 978 Chill Review. Hello everybody. I have a bunch of stuff to cover. I'm going to try to keep it as short and sweet as possible, so just bear with me. Anyway, this is the final of the Fans Toys Iron Dinobots grinder, who is supposed to be Masterpiece GRIMLOCK. If you didn't already know that, you probably already knew that, but here he is. I'm going to cover the non-essential stuff first. Here's the box. Here's this side of the box, this side of the box, the back of the box right there. You can read the bio. The same bio right here is the same bio on his bio card. You have this image here, and it should be, yeah, that image there. Here is the collectible bio card. As you can see, there is no Autobot logo there. You'll see on the toy that mine has that right there. And by the way, I say mine, but this is actually lent to me by Matt, the guy who let me review all his other Fans Toys Dinobots. But this one might not be going back with him. Comes with this color instruction manual right there. Blah, 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 blah. It also comes with a bunch of accessories for other Iron Dinobots that I'm not going to show you in detail until I get to the robot mode comparisons. Here is Grinder. And at first glance, you might be saying to yourself that he looks a lot like this guy right here. And I would definitely have to agree with you. He looks a tremendous amount like this guy right here. And I know it's GRIMLOCK and he has a certain look and he's supposed to look like he looks. But it almost felt like seeing your Christmas presents early. So it knocked some of the wind out of me as far as excitement. But then once I picked it up and started playing with it, and realize how humongous he is in comparison, like he's supposed to be. He's definitely a big, giant figure. I started feeling better about him. And it's a lot of things, a lot of improvements that they made that are way better than this one. Improvement 1, outward shoulder movement. That's as far as his shoulders go out. Really, it's only a ball joint. Elbow articulation is pretty similar. But Grinder has an extra elbow joint. You can extend the arm for the Dinosaur mode, and he can get more than 90 degrees, as you can see right there. Grinder is super duper solid, like very solid. The ratchets are so solid, and look, nothing's flopping around. I can't say the same thing for this dude right here, who's a loosey-goosey mess. And this has been one of the most disappointing Masterpiece purchases I've ever made. Really, I was so happy when they re-released this thing, but disappointed when I felt the frickin' quality. GRIMLOCK can look completely up, Grinder can't. Unless I'm not doing something right, the head does shift backwards and forwards. He can look down, GRIMLOCK can look down. Grinder has wrist rotation and 2 joints in each finger right there. Plus the thumb is on a ball joint here and another hinge on that thumb. So that's good. I don't think any of the other Dinobots have that right there. GRIMLOCK can kick really high up, and so can Grinder. I bet you thought I was going to say he couldn't. Waist swivel, both stop right here due to the way this crotch plate is molded. They both have 360 thigh rotation right there, but this guy has this swivel right there, and he has Fans Toy squeak. GRIMLOCK can bend his knee about 90 degrees. That might be 90 degrees, but it looks like it's a little bit more. And like I said, this articulation helps as far as posability. GRIMLOCK has ugly kibble right there that's loose and floppy. Grinder does not. This is GRIMLOCK's widest stance with both feet flat on the floor. Grinder's is significantly better. GRIMLOCK's toe hinges down and hinges up a little bit. Grinder's hinges down a little bit and it hinges up probably a little bit more than GRIMLOCK's. All in all, I'm massively way more satisfied with Grinder as far as posability and the way he just looks and the way he just holds himself together. It's awesome. He has die cast down here, die cast, like I believe it's die cast under there and that little bit right there. These are die cast. I believe this is die cast. Yeah, but he is just as heavy as the other iron Dibots. And he looks really, really nice. He's minimal as far as paint work and certain details and whatnot, but he looks very good. They painted all that in there. Here's that detail there. He just looks really, really good. Of course, these arms are posable as you see fit. Fans Toys Robots always have that little sticker there. Well, here it is right here. I couldn't pull that down, but that's die cast in there, so his feet are significantly heavy. Other accessories he comes with the crown that makes him Grimlock King. One optional accessory he comes with is this red visored head right here. And let's let you get a good look at his head, because that one that he's wearing looks just like this, but with the blue visor. So now you know. He comes with his signature blaster, which has option for you to put batteries in there, which I don't have. Click this and they light up. That's one thing that the Masterpiece version has over this one, is it comes with batteries and it's cheaper. So you would think as much as this thing costs that they would throw the batteries in. They don't have to install them, but at least throw the batteries in, and this would light up as well. This one you had to actually unscrew to get the batteries in, but let's put them in his hands, which work the same way as every other Masterpiece basically. There's a little slit in the hand right there. The flat part needs to go here, and you wrap the fingers around. Do what you want with the thumb. The thumb kind of just seems out of place. He holds both of these weapons good enough, but the slightest of bumps and it just comes out. The fingers don't wrap around tight enough. But it will stay in the hand, but the grip will be loosened. So keep in mind of that feature right there. Here are some various heighted Autobots right there. You probably couldn't tell this, but Ultra Magnus is definitely taller. The shoulders are higher and his head is like half a head taller. Full disclosure, this is the last clip I'm filming for this review, and transforming everybody but Grinder Grimlock was annoying as hell. I'm pretty... it had to have taken me damn near an hour. I played with all of these guys and I reviewed all of them, and I think definitely Grinder is the best out of all of them, with Sever and Stomp being a close runner-up. Extra accessories Grinder comes with. He comes with these two die-cast metal gold clips that are supposed to go on Swoop Soar right there. You could replace them because they are prone to breakage right there, but these are die-cast, so they shouldn't break. They also included a new face for him, and you can see the eyes are less square. I don't want to put this on him. The faces he have look good enough to me, so I don't even see what's the use of this. They also included an extra head for Sever right here, Snarl. He has less monkey lips, or less monkey looking lips, but I don't know. I was cool with the monkey lips. Scorious Snarl. It comes with one thing that I wish he had and I complained about in the video. He has the red lower jaw right there, and they gave him a new silver lower jaw that I guess they think looks better, but there you go. There's all the accessories right there that comes with Grinder. Transformation is decently simple. You have to grab this right here and lift that. That's usually tight, but lift this up out of the way. Take the hands, bring the thumb down, like rotate it. Same thing over here. Keep the hand basically in this position. Stretch out the arms on both sides. That's really tight. Bring this clod down on both sides. Rotate the fist up in there and peg that back in. Same thing over here, peg that back in. Getting there. Okay, now we come down to the legs. Basically, you have to pull this out and open it. And one thing, there is a little bit gappage. It looks like this should shut flush, but it doesn't, so that will bother you. Open all this up right here. Bring this shut. Bring this out. Now basically rotate the tail bits out until it's fully straight like that. Now we can go ahead and rotate this, but don't rotate the thighs. Leave it like that for now. I'm gonna rotate this and repeat this process over here. Move that forward, move this out, open all this, flip, flip, flippity flip, 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 flip. Okay, now we can rotate this and close it up over his leg. Get this out of the way and go ahead and encase his leg in there. And now that shuts flush like you thought it should in robot mode, or like I thought it should. If you can't enclose the leg, the thigh is transformed incorrectly. Enclose that. Now bring the rear of the dinosaur, his T-Rex mode together. Just peg all of this together basically, and you're done. Leave that right there like that. Bring this down. It's a lot easier, a hell of a lot easier. And here's a close-up on this. This isn't chrome for whatever reason, maybe because the pegs go in there, but it is a fingerprint magnet right there. Okay, now we can bring this into place here, right there. Come back here, rotate this forward. We need to get this into that groove. So basically, this needs to be straight. It's a little bit easier said than done, but you can manage. I guess push the shoulders or the dino legs down like that, and then you can get to it. There we go. And what they did easier, you don't have to like half transform this like you do in the original Masterpiece Grimlock. Transform this, and then you can bring this head forward and shut it. And now basically all you need to do is get the legs down, and this is supposed to be bent back like this. That's what they show you in the instructions. So it can be like a semi or the chicken leg thing going down. Final thing to do is peg this into the back. Make sure that's shut and slide this forward on both sides. Here he is fully in his dinosaur mode, and it is definitely a good Grimlock likeness, and he pretty much looks perfect. Let's put him in the typical, in the cartoon stance. He was like this on the cartoon all the time. His arms are actually on, they rotate, and it's on the hinge, it's not on the ball joint like the Masterpiece one. There's an elbow there that goes both directions, and it has a ball joint here that the Masterpiece one doesn't. And of course the 3 individual claws right here that can hinge up and all the way down. Legs go out like that. Can swivel right there. It has a knee joint right there and another knee joint there. And the toes can come down and up in the back. And this one kind of rotates, but not too much. The tail can go up and down like this and swivel a little bit back and forth. Now, one thing that's been bugging me This little compartment, like on the Masterpiece one, that opens up and it can hold the gun in there. But this looks like it should do that, but I have not been able to open that. And I don't recall seeing that in the instructions. Hold on. Nope, not mentioned in the instructions at all, but as you can see, there's a ton of detail. Pretty much the same overall detail that the official Masterpiece one had. And like I was saying about the head, I mean, this bot mode, it's pretty much serviceable until you look at this one. This head is super duper spot on cartoon accurate, whereas this one is just humongous and big. I mean, it does the job. In person, it doesn't bug me as much as I thought it would, but there you go with that. It might bother you. It might be a deal breaker, to be honest. This one can stand up straighter to get that more cartoon accurate look. This one, I mean. But here's what I meant about the back details. They changed minor things like that, but other stuff like this thrusters or the feet being on the back, you still have that. This one has this action right there that this one doesn't, but this is definitely a nice Grimlock. His mouth opens up really, really wide, way bigger than the official one. He has that torch right there. These teeth are sharp. They are not die cast, but they're chrome right there. You can switch his eyes out. You just basically pull this off. Pull that out. Go ahead. Take the red eyes out, and this is way better on the original Masterpiece because you just had that swivel thing. Collapse this back on. But besides that, he also has this optional thing right there. Or, you know what? It's supposed to grip under here first, and then you push it down. But now he has eyebrows, or mad eyebrows. So I don't think that's a cartoon thing. I think that's just something extra they wanted to add right there to make him his own thing. But there you have it. Here he is in his dinosaur mode. Let's do some comparisons. Here's this right here. Standing straight up, he's taller than Optimus. And here is the comparison that many of you probably stuck around to see. Here are all the Fan Toys Dinobots together. And the only thing messing it up is this guy has the red body instead of the blue. So there you go with that. They look nice together. You knew they would look nice together. All of these look way more cartoon accurate than this guy, which is really crazy considering the fact that he came out last. They had all this time to perfect them. But I guess they wanted to use their own stylized head for whatever reason. But I still like his dinosaur mode, like I said. So it's still good. It's still a good option for Masterpiece Grimlock to me, in my opinion. This guy standing up is impossible. But there you go with that. So, end of the day, me personally, I really like this toy. The ratchets are super duper tight and strong. Even this isn't a ratchet, but that's tight. The whole body is tight. Everything comes together like it should. It's not floppy and a mess like the original. And even though the head is a little bit bigger than it should be, it doesn't bother, I swear to you. The only thing that bugs me is the line right here, because he shouldn't have that. So I wonder why they went with that. And look at that. That's weird. It looked like you can see a dinosaur eye right there in that reflection. But it's a good toy. And if you've been paying for all the other ones, this is definitely worth it. Just like all the other Fan Toys Dinobots or Iron Dibots. So I can recommend it myself personally. If you can recommend this video to anybody, make sure you click the like button. Make sure you subscribe. All that other good stuff that you should do, or that I would really love for you to do. Comment, share, and all that stuff. Until next time, T-Man 978 out of here.